G'day, how's it going? Today I'm going to do a commentated play session again. I'm playing against robots, but I might get someone to come in and play with me later in the session. You might also be lucky enough to get an introduction to my nephew that caused me to stop doing some of my streams on Mondays. But yeah, I'll just dive right in. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, 6-9 points. Pass to me. I'm third seat and I'm not Vol, so I don't mind opening a bit light. Here I got 9 points and a diamond suit, so I'll just open a diamond. Get in their way. One no trump wouldn't have been too fun to play, so I'm kind of happy that they bid 2 clubs. Alright, so it's me to lead and got the I'll lead top heart. Okay, so let's just take a moment. Jack, small queen. My partner played the 10. It's a bit of a weird card, because it means that he can't keep attacking hearts. Okay, and dummy came down with 13 points. So what do we think my partner's hand shape is? They West had 4 hearts, I had 2, 2, 5. So they're probably a 3, 5, 3, 2. Probably 3 clubs. So I don't want to set up the spade because I think East has the 4th spade. Yeah, so they threw a spade away. And another spade. Oh god, my partner's squeezing. Not quite. So they made 2 clubs. So here's the whole hand. And my partner had a 3, 5, 2, 3. So there I just counted hearts. And I could have counted more, but wasn't awake enough on the first hand, so that but I didn't count other suits, so I just had to do a bit of guesswork. But what I was thinking about was in the bidding, my partner left me in a no trump, so they probably don't have like a 4, 5, 2, 2 or something like that. Yeah. I'd probably bid 2 hearts with the north hand over 1 no trump, but pass is okay. Depends on what sort of hands where you bid a no trump. And I probably would have bid 2 hearts over 2 clubs rather than letting them play them. Yeah, okay, so they made 2, so I'll move on. 10, 13 points. Got a real opening this time, but that did not excite my partner. And yeah, I'll double. I want partner to be able to bid something. And bidding 2 hearts is kind of strange, because if they just had 4 hearts and sort of 6 or more points, they could have doubled over 1 spade. Yeah, so they only had a 3 card heart suit. But they made 2 hearts. Yeah, we still lost imps because someone passed out 2 clubs doubled. But besides that, it was pretty good. So here's the whole hand. They just raced through it. If you've ever got any questions, just feel free to log into Twitch and then ask me a question. I'm more than happy to go over something that I missed or didn't cover. Okay, here I'm favourable vulnerability, so this is I'm quite prone to preempting here, and I got a 6-4 shape, so I'll even bump it up to a 3 diamond bid. Force the opponents to bid at a higher level. I reckon this is fine suit quality. Jack 10, 9, 8. I've got like the intermediates and stuff. Mainly I got good shape, so. Okay, my hand's looking pretty dead to the world at this moment. So, yep, my partner managed to beat it. Good. My 7 of clubs is actually higher than dummies, so I should hold on to that. But they're not getting to that anymore. Okay, and they went 2 down. My partner had quite a nice hand and could have considered doubling 3 spades. I've got 16 points and didn't want to bid 3 no trumps, so that was good. They know what my preempting might be like, so they just pass nice and quickly. And then it's up to them to bid, and East has a problem whether they want to bid or not. And they got 13 points from a 5-card spade suit, so bidding 3 spades seems quite reasonable. But I'd probably double it with the north hand and would collect plus 500. Looks like you've got 3 guaranteed tricks. You might have a 4th with your queen of diamonds. Spades aren't breaking. Not doubling it's okay because my ace of clubs is quite useful, but yeah, I'd at least consider it. Okay, 12 points, nice easy take-out double. Partner jumped to 2 hearts, maximum passed hand. I don't have a fit, I'm not interested. And they went 1 down. Why did they go 1 down? No. Here's the whole hand. So I've got 4 club losers that they have to do something about. So they'll lose 2 clubs for sure. They lose a heart. They lose a spade. Hearts divide. So yeah, so you can make 2 hearts, but it might have been a bit tricky to play. Sort of seemed like they could have made it on a good day, but failed to do so. Alright. Okay, I'm starting to relax and start getting into it. Feeling in the zone a bit more now. Usually takes a few hands playing against these robots to get prepared. Club, a spade, 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds. 3 no trump. Okay, so West probably has something like 4, 5, 2, 3, 1. So 4, 3, 5, 1, 5, 3, 4, 1. Those sorts of hand shapes. And my partner let a diamond after all that? That's kind of weird. Okay, so they're trying to not give stuff away. Okay, and my partner's got a void club. Really? So West. What does West have? Dummy had 6, so I had 3. I've got 4-card club support. Oh, why are you doing that? Try and beat the contract. Play a spade. I got the rest of the stuff now. Why did not my partner not play something? Okay, yeah, so I've just got a nice easy heart lead. Leading a diamond on this option is pretty strange. The way West bid it's interesting. So here we're entitled to 3 heart tricks and the ace of diamonds. So I suspect that they'll always make on a heart lead. But leading a diamond is just pretty crazy. Okay, we'll move on. 10 points. Not gonna open. Having an invitational option and they stopped there. And partner led my suit. That's pretty nice. Excuse me. And they've got a singleton. But West just fired it back. West had king, queen, king, jack. So I got 9 points. So about a 4-3-3 shape. Alright, so my diamonds are now good. I got the ace of clubs to boot. And they made 8 tricks, so nothing we could have done there. That actually, oops, I didn't click it over, sorry about that. Here's the hand, I'll just move on, because you didn't actually get to see that one. I'll put it back on. How's everyone doing out there? Do you have any questions? There. Okay, 5 points. West has the strong hand. East bid 2 no trumps, positive 8+ points. West bid 3 clubs. Strong with clubs. East said, yep, minimum 5 clubs. Oh, this is just a disgusting auction. Oh, I really don't like the 2 no positive. And now, not a good, I don't like the auction. Oh, with 4 queens. Oh, that's yuck, is how I would describe this. Okay. I don't need my spade, so I'll just throw that away. Yeah, so they made 12. Here was the whole hand. I think they can always make 12 tricks pretty comfortably. And they never mentioned their spades, they didn't get anything in. It's tough for them to get to slam on this hand. I'm surprised that after the positive they didn't actually manage it. I would have thought that they could have got there after that, but okay, pass to me. Like 14 points. A 6-card spade suit. I could consider opening 2 spades, but I think it should be like just a very bare minimum opening. I think I'm too good for it. Partner bid a no trump, I'll just bid 2 spades. Okay. Get to play my first hand, I think. Yeah, my first hand. Okay. Here I want to count my losers. I have no spades, I have 1 heart, I have 3 clubs and 1 diamond. So I should be able to make this contract. So let's just try and get some extra tricks. So I'll lead a spade to... I want to double finesse clubs. I want to like run the 10 of clubs and lead club to the 9. And hope that East has one of the Queen or Jack of clubs. So I need 2 entries to do that. And I've got 3 entries. I've got the Queen of spades, Jack of spades, and Ace of hearts. So what I'm going to do is draw 2 rounds of trumps. Hopefully leave just 1 trump out there. It's the 10 of spades though. And now I just want to play a club to the 9. And can they rough it? No. So they could rough it. But I wasn't entitled to there was no way I could actually get more tricks than that, I don't think. Oh, actually there was, because it was on a doubleton, but that's pretty unlikely. So I'm quite happy with the way I played it, but it will tell me that I can make 9 tricks. So how I can actually do it without getting trumped, can you see, is I can draw 3 rounds of trumps and then lead a club to the 9 and queen, club to the 9 and queen, get back to hand and then lead the king of clubs to the ace, small and jack. So that's like a really anti-percentage play. I'm never really going to do that. So that's how you can make 9 tricks legitimately, but it's a pretty outlandish line. Club pass, and I got a 5-5, so 2 5-card suits, you want to bid the higher ranking one. And here I'm not interested in game, I might just pass them in 2 clubs. You could bid 2 diamonds on this hand, it's okay. Partner had 16 points and 6 clubs. Okay, so we probably missed a game there. Ah, spades broke 5-0, so we didn't miss a game. That's pretty lucky. 2 clubs is an underbid by my partner. They can bid 3 clubs, I can bid 3 diamonds, they bid 3 spades, I bid 4 spades, we go down. Do we go down in 4 spades? 2 people went off in spades, 1 person made 11 tricks. That seems like bad defense to make 11 tricks. Diamond pass a spade, pass 3 spades, pass 4 spades. Alright. So diamonds aren't splitting well for them. Trumps are. Yeah, I've got 2 spade tricks. Okay, and West only has 4 card spade suits. They've only got 1 more trump. Okay, so they're out of trumps. So let's see how many club tricks they got. They got enough club tricks. Plenty of club tricks, in fact. Yeah, they had just the sneaky 7-card club suit on the side. So, yeah, a little secret weapon there that we weren't predicting. They're not strong enough to bid 2 clubs or anything, so keeping it on the side is pretty good, but wasn't expecting that when the play started that way. Okay, 7 points pass. Just not going to bid anything there. And it's me to lead. So if I wanted to lead a club, I could lead top of an interior sequence, and that will set up 3 club tricks. But it also might just give 1 away. If the opponents were in a higher contract, I would probably lead it. But here I think I can be a bit slower, so I might just lead a top spade. Okay, so they're probably going to make this. Okay. Okay, so we could have done better on defense there. Firstly, my partner confused the hell out of me in the spade suit. So we can actually beat it 2 on a spade lead. So let's say Jack of spades, they win. And so my partner had to win the ace of spades, I guess, and lead a club to me so I could lead a heart through or something really strange. Diamond, diamond, diamond. Yeah, so they've now got a spade, a heart, 1 spade, 1 heart, and 4 diamonds. So they're up to 6 tricks they can make. And now they let a spade, and my partner's stuck in the ace, so I had no idea where the spades were, but club. Okay, so, whoops. What did I click there? Went to final hand. So club, and now I have to lead a heart to beat it a trick. But I gave them their club tricks and they made 8. Because I didn't know where the spades were, but if East had the Queen of Spades. So here I should have been counting points. I was a bit lazy on that. I would have probably been able to defend this hand better if I'd done that. Because then I know they had Ace, King, Queen of Diamonds and the King of Spades for 12 points. And it looks like they had a spade on them, but another spade on it. Because of the play, so if I had taken my time, thought about it a bit more, I probably would have been able to beat that a trick, but just being pretty lazy there. Got what I deserved. Okay, 2 hearts past 4 hearts. A bit weak, but I'll make a takeout double, see what happens. Partner's got a really weak hand, and we went down 4. How did the opponents not double us? I don't know. We didn't have a spade fit. East had 18 points and didn't double us. So I gave the opponents a golden opportunity there, but they chose not to take it. I hit my partner with a really weak hand. They could have clearly had some of East's points. So when they preempt you, you have to guess sometimes. And 4 hearts was making, so we get a small amount of imps. Yeah. So East really had a really easy double there. They made us guess, I guessed wrong. Collect your 1100 or whatever you're entitled to. Pass a heart. Okay, so I got 12 points. I don't want a Michaels on this because I don't think it's good enough. And I don't want to give the information away opposite of past hand. Like 12 points is enough points, but my spades are really crummy. So I'm just deciding what my choices are. I reckon they're probably going to play in 4 hearts, so I might just overcall my diamond suit. Sure, with 3 spades now. Oh, partner with 4 spades. Okay. So they got quite a reasonable hand. If I started with a Michaels cubed, we probably would have ended up in 4 spades pretty quickly. Here I have a club loser, a heart loser, a spade loser. It looks like they're trying to get a ruff. So I win it in my hand, even though it sort of blocks the diamond suit, and start by leading a spade. Okay, so our bidding gave Wes too much information. Really? Alright, you get to meet my nephew. Say hi, Lick. Oh. That was my nephew for the brief visit, and my brother Ma. Hello. But yeah. Alright, so I'll just move on to back to old hand. So yeah, the bidding might have given away too much information. And so I'm going to go 1 down in this because the opponent's defended well. I still might have gone down anyway. Because I have to guess the spade suit. So I got a 9-card spade fit. And I've got the missing ace-jack. So I can lead a spade to the king and lose to the ace. And then I have to guess whether who's got the jack of spades. And playing for it to drops the percentage play. But it can be right to choose to finesse it sometimes. But yeah. Unfortunately, I gave them too much information. Wes probably would have led a diamond anyway, but one down. Pretty, really good game though. 16 points, balanced hand, nice and easy to open a no trump. So these robots are doing pretty well against me. Anyone got any questions? If so, just log into Twitch, ask me a question. Rather enjoy it. Partner showed a mild slam try. Supposedly, because they can transfer at the 4 level, this shows a mild slam try, which I never accept because I didn't super accept. But my hand's about as good as it can be. And if you're just playing with people, it's like, I just forgot to transfer at the 4 level. But because I'm playing with the robots, I reckon I've actually got that bid. So whatever, I'll try. Okay. Alright. So we got to a slam that's going to make. Nice. So I get to throw my spade away on the jack of clubs. So I'll just draw some trumps. And they're 2-2, so this is nice and easy. So diamonds, king of diamonds, rough of diamond, and club to the 10. See if that sneaks through to the keeper. But it didn't, and they led a spade. Oh, look at this! High five! Whenever me and Jazz are playing and you can win a trick on the first round of a suit like this with a 5, we always give each other a high five. So 6 hearts making. And that's just because robots play this system, and they actually did have a mild slam try. Because if they were just wanting to play in 4 hearts, they could do a transfer at the 4 level, and that's because I've seen their system. Now, even if people play that, I've never, ever moved again after the mild slam try, because it's just more likely that they just transferred at the 2 level just out of habit, and forgot to do it at the 4 level. But here they had their mild slam try. Benefit of playing with a robot, you know that they haven't forgotten system. And then they managed to get to a slam. So that was handy. Okay. Here's the whole hand. I'm sure you people have questions. Just need to loosen your tongues a little bit, or your typing fingers. 10, 11 points. I like to open 11. Lots of people would pass this, but especially vulnerable. Okay, they're in 3 no trumps. So a club, double, pass, and no trump. 2 diamonds, strong with diamonds. Stopper in clubs, 3 no. Okay, so I don't want to lead my club suit into this auction. So I'll just lead a top spade. And I won that, so it looks like my partner's got queen, jack, 3rd or 4th spade. Whichever way it is, or possibly even 5th spade. I just can, okay, so they're probably, yeah, they're 4. I don't really want to be on lead, so I'll just make sure that my partner has to win it, even though it's the queen. Partner gets on lead and leads a heart. Where's my club lead? And they have the rest of the tricks now, and they're down 2. They were in some real trouble after the spade lead. So this auction was kind of revealing, saying don't lead a club. So just I led my better major and comfortably beat the contract. Pass, a diamond. I got 9 points in a 5-card spade suit. Happy to overcall that. My partner is not interested. Okay, and let's see what they're gonna do here. You serious? They let a club and my partner got in with the ace and didn't fire a club back. Not that they ever really would. So I had to throw a trick. I had to throw a trick away, but we still baited a trick. Good lead by my partner. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to click it over again. Sleepy today. So here was the whole hand. I decided to overcall a spade on this, and then my partner dutifully led the king of spades, and we managed to beat. Could have beaten it more tricks if they ever found my entry quick enough, but failed to do so. 14 points in a balanced hand. Okay, we'll play in 2 clubs. Partner's got 10 points as well, so 3 no trumps is pretty reasonable on this hand. Okay, so I could throw the queen of hearts away there. Didn't matter anymore. Low club lead. Alright, let's just draw our trumps. Okay, there's 1 trump out, and it's the boss trump. So I've got no need to draw that, just let them have it at their leisure. I could draw it on this hand, it won't matter. But just on general principles, you don't need to. And made 9 tricks. And here's the whole hand. And 3 no trumps was making. It's a bit unfortunate. My partner could probably bid 3 clubs, possibly, because they're absolutely maximum as a past hand. And then I can bid 3 no trumps over that. But when they bid 2 clubs, they might just have some rubbish hands, so I don't want to do that. 10, 15 points. Diamond, 2 hearts, double. I'll just bid 3 diamonds. 3 no trumps. Good. I was slightly worried I'd underbid my hand a little bit with just the 3 diamond bid, but I don't have room to do much more. I could bid 3 hearts, but I don't think I'm quite strong enough for that, because partner can double on like much weaker hands than that. 11 points. So I'll just fire in a diamond. Now what we're doing is playing a convention called support doubles. So when it goes a diamond pass, well, opening pass response, especially in a major, can play double, just shows exactly 3 card support. And my partner wasn't interested, so I gave up there. Heart lead. Okay, so how are they getting back to that dummy? They weren't worried about getting back to that dummy. They could have just... I think I could have got one more trick if I played ace of spades and a spade. At this point. No. Why isn't ace of spades and a spade? Because their jack of clubs is good. That's right. So their jack of clubs, they win with the 5 of spades and throw their diamond away. So at this point, I can stop them roughing a diamond. But if they preserve that 3 of spades, and it'd be important to preserve it, then they can just throw their diamond away. Okay. Club, a spade, club, a heart, double. I got 8 points and I got spades, but East has spades. Doubles, penalty of clubs. Okay. So I'll just let it go. I would have liked to have done something rather than double being penalties, but so be it. Okay, so West has 7 clubs. So they're going to make this contract. They got 7 club tricks and the ace of spades. So they don't have much more. And they managed to make 10 tricks. We got ace, ace, and a spade. I didn't have much to do on that hand, just got the spade trick when I was entitled to it. And then my partner hopped up with both their aces, so we held them to 10 tricks, which was the best we can do. Looks like 3 no trumps is probably cold on this hand. No one's bidding it, but they can get 7 club tricks, the ace of spades, and because North has both the missing aces, so jack of spades, ducked, spade, they win 7 rounds of clubs and then just lead a heart and get a heart trick eventually. And I can't get the spades in time because my partner has the missing cards. It's not a good game, but it does make. One no trump, all pass. My partner had 5 spades. So we had a spade fit, but we still managed to make 8 tricks and no trumps. Spades broke 4-0, so it doesn't look like 4 spades would make because of that. But it looks like quite a reasonable spot. I'll just move right on. Spade pass and no trump, 3 clubs. Okay. 3 hearts plus 4 hearts. Okay. I think they're going to make a lot of tricks here. So I could have hopped in with the king of spades. But then all their spades set up. But I think we get an extra trick. I think we can get 2 diamond tricks and a spade trick for holding it to 10. But I slipped and let them have 1 extra trick by not rising with the king of spades. Eight, 10, 12 points. Nice. Diamond, a heart, 3 no trumps. Okay. And my partner gets to race through another hand, and they made it. Nice. Okay, so a few interesting hands have come up, but not that many. The robots have been playing pretty well against me, which is disappointing. Well, not disappointing, but unfortunate for me that I can't get more imps in the in column just yet. Pass, a heart, and I got 5 points, and I reckon they're just going to bid game, so I'll just get in the way and over preempt the hand and bid 3 diamonds. See if I get doubled there. But I didn't, and they didn't bid game. So that was a bit fortunate on 2 cases. Probably should have considered playing a diamond for longer. Spade. Trump. 10 tricks. Okay, I managed to talk them out again because it's pretty tough for them to bid over that. 14, 15, 20 points. So East probably could just bid game. But they're worried their partner's completely broke in the bidding. Okay, so on the diamond lead, I shouldn't be underleading aces, so my partner can realise that ace has singleton ace and just duck it. But they are just told that I have a 7-card diamond suit, so they then just figure I must have underled an ace and hence stick in the king, rather than just falling back on the theory that you don't underlead aces. Okay, move on. So this time I got a real preempt and partner's a passed hand and I'm favourable. Again, I think they're going to make game, but because of my preempting style, I'll now bid it even higher. My partner really doesn't raise my preempts very often. Ace of diamonds, small, 7. They look like they're in a 4-2 fit, so I might just, even though they can just rough my king of diamonds and it'll set up the queen of diamonds, I'll cause them some issues in the trump suit. Okay, so my partner only had 3 spades, so East is a 6-5. So they had no more red suit losers anyway. And they had the rest of the tricks. So here, being a 6-5, that was pretty lucky for East-West actually be able to get that. And no one else managed to bid game. So with the West hand, they're really stuck over this. I don't really like double. It's a bit tough on what they actually should do. I might just try bidding 4 hearts personally. Double is the really ugly continuation of when partner bids 4 spades. Here partner had 5 card support and you still don't have a fit. And they're pretty lucky there. But so I'd probably just bid 4 hearts, hope, hold my breath. Alternatively, you could pass and see if partner reopens with a double and then bid 4 hearts. But their double seemed to work out quite well for them, because I don't think 4 hearts makes. They lose a spade and 3 heart tricks, whereas in spades they're just absolutely fine. We get a red suit trick, a club ruff and a spade to hold it to 10, but I never got my club ruff. But yeah, it's unfortunate. 1 diamond pass. So other tables were letting them play in 3 diamonds, and they weren't bidding over a 3 diamond bid, even though they can bid 3 hearts or something. But here my partner made a takeout double. I don't want to compete or bid anything. And I have no club losers. Okay. I threw a diamond, really? Okay, so my partner's probably got the queen of diamonds, because otherwise they wouldn't need to throw their loser away straight away. Okay, and West has 5 hearts and 2 clubs. Yeah, so my partner did have the queen of diamonds. See that from the inference of how they played it, that they were in a rush to get rid of their losers. So they had to have immediate losers, in which case my partner needed the queen of diamonds. If they had the king and queen of diamonds, they would have just drawn trumps first. And I got 10 tricks. So here my partner had an ace king, so probably should have started with the ace of spades just to see what was happening. And then might consider switching to a diamond at that stage, but it's pretty tough. But we are entitled to 4 tricks on this hand, so should have beaten it. But after the jack of clubs lead, they can obviously make it by throwing away their diamond, but the line of play does give information away. Okay, wow, that's a lot of hearts. Got 9 hearts and quite a good suit, so it's too good to open 4 hearts. Partner bid 1 spade. I have no idea how I should bid something like this. I'll just bid 6 hearts. If I got the ace of spades, that'll be fine. And they don't have the ace of spades, so. Alright. Hearts for 3 now. And let's see if I can make them guess what to keep. Yay, they guessed wrong. I got the queen of clubs. They weren't sure if I had the ace queen of diamonds. But what happened? Did their partner play a diamond or something like that? Spade to the ace, spade back, ace of hearts, queen of hearts, diamond. Okay, so they really should have been able to work out what the missing card was, because if I had the queen of diamonds, I would have stuck it in there. So that was an error on their part. So here they could work that out nice and easily. Okay, spade past 3, no trumps. Need a lead. So that's just a balanced choice of game. So I'll lead a heart. So if with this sort of holding, if I'm leading against a suit contract, I usually lead the queen. And if I've got just low ones, playing against no trumps, I lead a low one. So what are we seeing? The king of hearts, king of spades, king of clubs. So can we get 4 diamond tricks? I guess we could. King, king, king. Nah, that's not strong enough. So I'll just ace has to have too many points for that. So I'll just set up my hearts and throw a diamond. Sorry, throw a heart, throw too many hearts. We got a diamond trick. So we could have held it to more. My part, we could have gotten 2 more tricks. So here I worked out king, 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 and the queen of clubs wasn't enough points. So there was no chance of beating it by playing another diamond. So I decided to play a heart and set up the hearts. But then I just misguessed where the points were. Not on the top of my game today, unfortunately. Pass, no trump, pass, 3, no trump. Okay, made a lead. I've got 3 suits I can choose from. I'm going to instantly rule out clubs for 2 reasons. Firstly, it went 1 no trump past 3 no trumps. This option, usually leading a major, is better. Oh, second reason for not leading a club is I don't like leading away from ace fourth. Okay, so if I wanted it, I could lead away a spade because it's my better suit, or a heart because it can set some stuff up and it's a bit passive. I might lead a heart. Diamond. Got all our club tricks. So what happened there? Hearts. Okay. Now I don't think my partner's got the top hearts. So I might just return a spade. I don't think my partner's got the queen of spades either. So there's the queen of hearts, so that didn't matter. And dummy's now good. Yeah, and we can't do anything to beat it. So here I was just trying to work off the line of play that Declara had. Now you can get 5 diamond tricks, 3 hearts and a spade. So I can just hold them to 9 tricks.